We're still in the land of our captivity. Right? Oh yes. Our only Redeemer is Christ, the black Messiah. He's the only one that will redeem us from this condition. Right? But right, so why did this happen to us? Why were we cursed, sir? Why do you think that happened? We error from the ways of the Most High. That's exactly correct, my brother. Let us show you this in the Bible. We're going to show you everything. Verse 15 of Deuteronomy 28. We error from the way of the Most High. Read that for me.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass.
The Bible is telling you what? This is going to happen. Right? Read on.
If thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments.
How much?
All his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
The Bible is telling us, right? If we did not listen and do all the commandments of God, all these curses will come upon us. Our forefathers coming here and slavery and cargo slave ship. This is a curse. Right. This only happened to the children of Israel. Right. This only happened to our forefathers. Right. My sister, if you have a minute, you can't stick around, my sister. Right. So we're going over our nationality, my sister, that we are the Israelites. You can't step up to the platform. Any question you have, my sister, right? So far, my brethren, to show you, one, my sister, our forefathers came to Jamaica, you know? How they came here? Willingly, gladly. They came for the sun and the beaches. How did they come here, sister? I'm not putting you on the spot, I'm just asking. You know, so we can relate and we have a certain point and work from there. And what? Wait. Sister, you have some information. Let me show you that. You know that's in the Bible? Where you find it? I'm gonna help. I'm gonna help. Let me just read it for you. I just read it for this brethren. Let's read it for you again, sister, so we can be on the same page. Alright? Read it for me again.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 68. Yes. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
The Bible said the Lord is gonna bring you back into Egypt. But this time around, my sister, with ships. Did this happen to any other race of people? Did any race on earth other than our forefathers going to slavery and save ships? Let me say why race I mean. Did the Chinese man go in slavery and slave ship? How about the white man? East Indian? No? This only happened to us, sister. This is our history. This is our history. We're reading our history in the Bible. Israelite man history. Read on.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
We have seen Egypt as a nation again. We wouldn't have seen our home land as a people again. We haven't gone back home. Right? Read on.
And there he shall be sold unto your enemies.
When it came off the cargo slave ship, we were sold to some people, right? Who were we sold to, my sister? The white man. What did God call them? Let's read it again. Listen.
Yea, and there he shall be sold unto your enemies.
What did God call them? Because when you look at it, it makes sense, right? Would a friend do this to a friend? Look at this man back. Right? Look at us pack a sardine. This is not the work of a friend. God called them our enemies. So we're talking about what? The British, the French, the Portuguese. You understand? They had us in slavery. God called them our enemies. Yes, sir. This is them splitting us up. Let's read this part. Read.
For bondman and bondwoman.
We're sold. We had women in slavery and men in slavery. Read this last part.
And no man shall buy you.
There was none among us, none of our forefathers, none of our people that could redeem us. Why is that? They were in bondage too. No man. So we had Nanny, we have the Maroons, we have all this uprising. Right? Marcus Garvey. But they did not redeem us. The Bible, this is a divine curse, my sister. It was prophesied that none of us can redeem ourselves. Right, I mean, that we find it everywhere, right? But the solution to our problem, we have to unite. But unite as what? As Israelites, keeping the laws of God. Because Marcus Navia, he had a movement. What's the next person name? Malcolm X, he had a movement. What's the other person name? Martin, they had a movement. You know what they didn't understand? They didn't understand that we, some of them to some extent, didn't understand that we are the Israelites. They did not unite under the laws of God. So all the little things them were, you know, that's why they never prosper. You understand that? Because they weren't gathered together under the laws of God. Because if we're under the laws of God, my sister, I wouldn't try to rob you, cheat you out or nothing, right? We'd work together because, listen my virgin, listen my sister, we have to work to regain our kingdom. It requires us.
That's right.
It requires us. Right? Give me that in Luke 17. You know what I want, right? Luke 17. Right? Let me show you that it requires us working together. Give me Zephaniah. Zephaniah 2. Zephaniah 2 verse 1. So showing our history in the Bible, sister. We went into slavery and cargo slave ship. This is scriptural. Right? And why, sister, why did this happen to us? Think about it. Is that a hard question, sister? Why is that? I don't know. You have children, right? If you're children, right? They disobey you. They did not follow the laws and rules that you set apart. Are you gonna give them candy? Are you gonna give them a punishment? Punishment, yes, you're not gonna reward them for bad behavior, right? So let's read this first. Let me show you that. Read out.
The book of Zephaniah, chapter 2 and verse 1. Gather yourselves together.
God is telling us, other people, gather ourselves together. Right? Gather together, right? Because we are very much divided as other people. Right? One of the main things we divide us in Jamaica is what? Religion, churches, ourselves. Right? We don't love ourselves. We don't love ourselves. Hey. Exactly. But that don't make sense. That's a destroyed people. That's a destroyed mindset. Because we're killing off our nation. We're killing off a race. We're hating each other. We are not the enemy. Read on.
Yeah, gather together, O nation, not desire.
Bible telling us, gather together, O nation, not desire. You know why I say that? Is there any other race of people out there who want to trade places with us? You think the Chinese want to take our place? No. The white man want to take our place? No. They might want your vibes and your skills and them things there. Their culture or whatever, but they don't want to be you. Because they want a white privilege or whatever, money, power, armies. We don't have that. They have what? Unity. We don't have that. Read on.
Verse 2. Before the decree brings forth, before the day pass as a chief.
Right, so before the day of reckoning, before Christ come back, we must gather together as a people, as Israelites. Right, so why did this happen to us? Because of disobedience. Let's jump back to the curses real quick. So Deuteronomy 28 verse 15. Now we're going to go into some other one. Show you the curse. These curses don't apply to no other people on earth. Only us. Only us. Only Israelites. Not black. Israelites. Some of us have light skin, you know. Right? So it's not the color of your skin. It's a bloodline. Yeah. It's a bloodline. Because like over here before us, you had what? The Tainos are, Arawak. Those are our people too. But they came here long time. You understand? Read this.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 32.
Verse 15.
Verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
We did not hearken to the voice of the Lord, our God, my sister. Listen why. Listen why the curse is upon us. Read on.
To observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
This is the reason why we're cursed, because we did not. Other people, and we still continue today. We do not keep the commandments of God. We put them in the back of our mind. That's the last thing we think about, the commandments of God. For real. And then everything in the world is going against the commandments of the Lord. There's nobody out there other than us right now promoting that we need to keep the laws of God. Exactly. We accept all it. Because what? You know what? Sin, right, if we're being real, sin is pleasurable. It is. It is enticing. But guess what? We have to constrain ourselves by the laws of God. We have to know, we have to show God so we love him. If you love God, you're going to do what he says. Right, so the way to the kingdom, it must say not going to be easy. Yes, it's not going to be easy. It's going to require a lot of change. Let's read this. Hold on.
1 John chapter 5 and verse 3. For this is the love of God, that we keep his commandment.
For love God, we're going to do what?
That we keep his commandment.
Right, so we touch the Sabbath. Let me show you how you keep the Sabbath day holy. A lot of people say they keep the Sabbath, but they don't keep it holy. They don't keep the Sabbath day holy, and there are more than one Sabbath. You have the new moon, you have Passover, you have Pentecost, you have tabernacles. Any church in Jamaica keeping tabernacles? So you can come up and listen to you answer. We're showing you nationality. Ask me questions too as well, huh? Read that for me. 20 verse 8.
The book of Exodus, chapter 20 and verse 8. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy.
God is telling us, it's a fourth commandment. Say, only one is say remember. Why do you think he say remember? I wrote it.
It's a specific commandment.
So it's a high holy day that's separate from any other days. Sunday is a regular day, my sister. Sunday is a regular, but see the Sabbath? Let's show somebody the Sabbath. Read on.
To keep it holy. 6 days shall thou labor and do all thy work.
God tell you, 6 days, my sister. You can do all the work you want to. Make all the money you want, 6 days. Right, read on.
But the seventh day,
which one?
But the seventh day,
there's one particular day, my sister, the seventh. The seventh is not the first. Seventh is not the third. The seventh day, read on.
The seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work.
Sabbath is the Sabbath of the Lord. Our God. Not God of everybody. Our God. The 7th day is his Sabbath. Not your Sabbath. Not your Sabbath. Not my Sabbath. Sabbath of the Lord. Your God. And he said, in it thou shalt not do any work. Meaning what? You shouldn't be going to work for money. Yes, and I'm going to show you why that makes sense. Read on.
Thou, nor thy sons, nor thy daughters, nor thy man servant, nor thy maid servant.
You know what that means? None of your servant. Meaning what? If you have a business, my sister, right? If you have a business, sir, lock you down. Lock you down. That's what I mean, right? Jump down to the next verse. Read.
Verse 11. For in 6 days the Lord made heaven and earth, the sea, and all that there is, and rested on the 7th day.
And do what?
Rested on the 7th day.
Read on.
Wherefore the Lord blessed the Sabbath.
Read again.
Wherefore the Lord blessed the Sabbath day.
God bless the Sabbath day. Right? He never blessed the first, second, third. But he blessed which one? The Sabbath day. Read on.
And hallow it.
Hallowed it mean what? That day is separate from every other days. Right? So let's read some laws governing the Sabbath. So master, I'm showing you now how you keep the Sabbath day holy. So first say, no working. So you have 60 days to get all the money you want. Give me that next law. Read that.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 23 and verse 3. 6 days shall work be done, but the seventh day is the Sabbath of rest and holy convocation.
You know what that means? A holy convocation. It's a holy gathering. How can you be at work and gathering together at the same time? It's not possible. So it's a holy gathering. So you should be gathered what? Gathered what? With like-minded Israelite people. People who have the same mindset as you. Who know their nationality, know that they're Israelites. Know that they need to keep the laws of God. Right? Who love God. You'll be among those people. Right? Give me now Exodus 35 and verse 2. So first of all, so no working, we must convocate. Right? Let's see this one. Exodus 35 verse 2.
The book of Exodus, chapter 35 and verse 2. 6 days shall work be done, but on the seventh day there shall be unto you a holy day.
The seventh day is a holy day. Read on. So the seventh day is a holy day. Right? Read on.
A Sabbath of rest.
Sabbath of rest. Rest from work. Read on.
A Sabbath of rest to the Lord. Whosoever doeth any work therein shall be put to death.
This is how serious the Sabbath is. Anybody who caught working on the Sabbath day will be do what? Put to death. Of course, it's not happening now. Why? We have grace. But I'm going to show you, if Christ come back, are you still breaking the Sabbath day? You'll be put to death. Read on.
Verse 3. He shall kindle no fire throughout your habitation upon the Sabbath day.
On the Sabbath day, you know what? No cooking. No cooking. You understand that, my sister? You understand that, my virgin? So then, who have a question pertaining to that? How are you going to eat, sister? Exodus 16:23.
Bring it out.
You're going to do what? No, my sister. Fast. What are you going to do?
You prepare that food in the time when it's prepared.
Right. So that's the answer, my virgin. Prepare the food before. Yes, it's not a fast. Right? It's not a fast. Unless you're choosing to fast. Right? But it's not a fast, right? So let's read this. How you prepare food? Read this.
The book of Exodus, chapter 16 and verse 23.
Moses, look, think about everything now, my sister. He made provision for us. Did not left us out there. Read on.
And he said unto them, This is that which the Lord had said. Tomorrow is the rest of the holy Sabbath unto the Lord.
So this is the day before the Sabbath, right? So he said tomorrow is the Sabbath of rest to the Lord, right? So that's day number 6. Read on.
Bake that which he will bake today.
You want bake bread, bun, bulla, you bake it the day before, right? Read on.
And seed that he will seed.
If you want boil egg, boil anything, you boil it the day before. That's what seed means. Right? Read on.
And that which remaineth.
Daddy with the cap. Hey, are you just a sneaker, someone? Come in, man. You don't have a question for me. Huh? Yeah. Take the next one, man. Take the next one. Read on.
And that which remaineth overlay up for you to be kept until the morning.
You're cooking enough for 2 days. Yes, sir? Yes. Overnight food, but on the Sabbath day you can't put it in the microwave. You can't warm it up. That's why you cook something specific. Where you know it's going to last. You're not going to spoil. Yeah, you're not going to spoil. You have to consider that, alright? So, he said, so now we go over what? 3 ways we keep the Sabbath day holy, right? 1, no working on the Sabbath day. 2, no cooking. 3, we must congregate, right? With believers, with people who love God. Give me something else. You have it?
The book of Nehemiah, chapter 10 and verse 31. And if the people of the land bring anywhere or any victual to the Sabbath day.
It's saying, right? If they bring what? Food, or clothing to sell on the Sabbath day. That's what this is going to. Read again from top.
The book of Nehemiah chapter 10 and verse 31. And if the paper of the land bring any ware or any victual on the Sabbath day to sell, that we would not buy it of them on the Sabbath day.
This is our forefather Nehemiah saying, see, on the Sabbath day, we're not going to do no buying and no selling. Because what? God wants your undivided attention. You cannot do you on his Sabbath day. So him say everywhere for lockdown. Right? No buying or selling. Right? We give me next precept. So that's what? 4 now, right? 4 now. So give me the next one. There's another one, right? 7. You have it? Right? So on the Sabbath day we should know what? Know what? No buying and selling. What else? No cooking. My brethren in the cap. What else supposed not do on the Sabbath day? We said that already. So give me something else. What's that, sis? Huh? Everywhere must start down, so now buying and selling. You have something for me? What you have for me? Read.
The book of Genesis chapter 2 and verse 2. And on the 7th day, God ended his work which he had made and rested on the 7th day from all his work which he has made. And God blessed the 7th day.
He did what?
And God blessed the 7th day.
God bless the 7th day, my sister. You hear that, my brother? God bless the 7th day. He never blessed the first day. Bless the 7th day. Right? Well, we're going over our nationality. So, if me ask you now, my brethren, what's your nationality? What's your nationality? Huh?
Israel.
My sister, what's your nationality? You're an Israelite, my sister.
What is a nation?
Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.
And finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord.